So RBA player Deandre Ayton, who I like to call Deandre Ain't exposes LeBron James for the fake, fraud, fugazi teammate that he is. Deandre Ayton says LeBron James ain't doing no embracing. Deandre Ayton says LeBron James' name should be LeBron Trey Satan. But Deandre Ayton, unsurprisingly, in his Los Angeles Lakers introduction press conference interview, revealed that Luka Doncic personally reached out to him via text message and gave him a warm welcome to the team. However, he has not spoken to the supposed team leader, LeBron James, yet. But here's what Deandre Ayton had to say.
Hey, Deandre, have you spoken to LeBron? Have you spoken to Luka?
Not really yet, but I've definitely got a text from Luka. I know how the off season goes. This is not my first rodeo. People are probably busy and training and having times with their families, but I'm just waiting. I'm just really just trying to integrate myself with the team and get to know everybody.
Now, this is what has truly bothered me over the years, which I really can't stand, and I really can't blame LeBron James's worshipers and his zombified fans, because the media has trained them well. The media has trained them perfectly to think this way. They can't think for themselves. They're almost like them people who are living out their last days in a hospital and they need that ventilator machine to survive. But those are the bronsexuals without the machine, which is the media. Without the machine, they are clueless, they're brainless, they're brain dead, and will literally defend LeBron James at all costs. See, there's a phrase that has become popularized all throughout social media, and it's typically used for people who add value to the world, unlike LeBron James, who spread knowledge, speaks the truth, who makes a difference in the world. Sometimes these people are labeled conspiracy theorists, they tell the truth, so on and so forth. But the phrase is, protect this so-and-so person at all costs. And these bronsexuals, they take it literal. By all means, protect LeBron James at all costs. Well, Deandre Ayton revealed this news to the media that LeBron James hasn't contacted him and hasn't been a welcoming teammate, in which, remind you, this is supposed to be LeBron James's team. He's supposed to be in a loop of what's happening, right? No, he wasn't. But instantly, the LBJTQ rushed to the comments to defend LeBron James, saying things like, man, that man got kids and a wife. He got bigger things to worry about. Now, this type of glazing is why LeBron James feels as though he can move the way he moves and he can behave the way he does, because none of his supporters or the media will hold him accountable. So what? This man has a family. He probably doesn't run his social media account anyway. Well, then again, LeBron James always has to be in control. Even he's his own agent, really, but has Rich Paul and Maverick Carter as the face of Clutch Sports, allegedly. So I wouldn't even be surprised if LeBron James does have control over everything, including his social media account. But the LeBrumster is always active on social media. He'll be in other parts of the country that's outside of the U.S. expressing his opinions on politics or anything that's culturally relevant or that's trending, that's viral at the moment. Or if Glorilla comes out with a new song, he runs straight to X. Oh, y'all heard that new Glorilla song? It's a whole mood, spicy and dicey. But my point is, LeBron James keeps his phone in his hand, so he could have sent his teammate a welcome text. Welcome to the team. Let Savannah had to put on a new dress and it been all over the shade room. He would have said, look at my queen, y'all. Y'all see her in her new expensive Hermes dress? Ooh, I want one too. I want one too.
I want one too.
But let's take a second to look at these other comments. Bron is enjoying the off-season golfing. Trying to be like Michael Jordan. It ain't that serious. I mean, just utterly pathetic. I've never seen fans deride a player so much. And this is the kicker to me, because you have sheep who have been conditioned to be biased. And this is why I never liked the politics of sports, and not even liking politics in general, because once you're aligned with a certain type of political party and you present yourself as likable and you stand with people from that political party, or you're passive aggressive like LeBron James and you have the media in your back pocket, then instantly they show favoritism, meaning that you could get away with things that another person, politician or entertainer may do. And if they hate that person is going to get crucified. He's going to receive slander, shamed, ridiculed, criticized. Prime example, I vividly remember back in 2014 when the Los Angeles Lakers were trying to recruit Carmelo Anthony to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I believe Magic Johnson was there, Jim Buss, Mitch Kupchak, Jeannie Buss. They were all meeting together with Carmelo Anthony. They did a whole rollout for him. I mean, the whole shebang. I mean, an entire presentation trying to lure Carmelo Anthony to the Los Angeles Lakers to pair with Kobe Bryant, right? Kobe Bryant just so happened to not be there. He didn't attend this meeting. Now, nobody gave Kobe Bryant that same grace as what they do with LeBron James. What did the media say? See, this is why no superstar player wants to play with Kobe Bryant. He's not a great teammate. Why isn't Kobe there to meet a potential teammate? And remember, let's not forget this. LeBron James basically has ESPN on his payroll. Or LeBron James, by him being in bed with the higher ups at Nike and has elite connections, he probably paid ESPN to spin that story about Kobe not being at the presentation so that it deterred his so-called best friend from joining the Lakers, in which Kobe Bryant again would have stood in the way of LeBron James winning another RBA championship. And remember, Carmelo Anthony was supposed to be a part of that banana boat with the Miami Heat super team. But when it comes to Kobe Bryant, oh, let's move the goalpost back another 15 yards. But when LeBron James does it, oh well, LeBron James, he's on the golf course thinking that he's LaTony the Tiger Woods, working on his swing. Now, we know Kobe Bryant is one of the most hard-working players in the sport. So we know that if Kobe Bryant wasn't training his tail off, he was more than likely spending quality time with his family, because even Kobe Bryant basketball peers have said countless times that Kobe Bryant had no friends in the sport. He didn't go out and party as much. They said Kobe Bryant practically didn't even have any hobbies. But it's just another example of biased media. And to me, this has always been unfair. And this is why I do videos every single day exposing LeBron James to the world, that he's no different, and he's, if not worse, than all the other players in the RBA. He's not this likable, fuzzy teammate he's portrayed to be. So you had the media spreading this narrative to the public, and they ran with it. Even the players are heavily influenced by the media. And I think Carmelo Anthony got caught up into what the media was saying and got caught up into the hype. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he felt the way about Kobe Bryant not showing up to that presentation in that meeting, right? And that's when I think he decided to re-sign with the New York Knicks. But fans are even saying, oh, it's Luka's team now. LeBron James doesn't have to respond. But let them win an RBA championship, and Luka's outplaying LeBron James. They're going to say, oh, it's LeBron's team. He deserves the MVP. But my message to Deandre Ayton, don't sweat it. LeBron James' team will spin this and make it seem like y'all are the best of friends. Go best friend, that's my best friend. He's going to go on and he'll make up a cool little middle school handshake that only you and him know. He'll invite you out to the dinners and all the Hollywood parties, the Diddy freak-offs. And then once he takes your soul and your booty, allegedly, pause, and then you'll think y'all are good friends. And then once y'all get burnt toasted bread in the playoffs, and then he'll have you traded and delete your number. And that's if you make it past the trade deadline. But that's why I truly despise the biased media and their agendas, because it's cool when LeBron James do it, but when other players do it, they get verbally attacked.